Welcome back, I'm Tucker0993, and thank you for joining me in my Scottish campaign to reverse the Old Alliance. We're also going to go in and do a fair bit of colonial over there in the New World, get powerful enough to take over all of Scotland, Britain, Ireland, and make France our puppet, our junior partner, or our vassal of some sort. We've taken over a little bit of Ireland, got a fairly strong vassal here. Hopefully we can start the integration process of these guys here shortly. We've got 4 years before we can do that, so we got a little bit of time. Don't really want to because they've got this really strong general here, but for now this will be fine. It does look like we can take military tech. It looks like we are about a year late to get the innovativeness, which is fine. We'll go ahead and take this and get the ahead of time penalty. Got a little bit extra morale, got a little bit extra tactics. Nothing too big right now. Our next admin idea is actually really good. To the point to where, are we making money? We are making money. We will go ahead and buy one of these guys. We will take probably the... I don't like any of those, but it's not worth firing them to get something different. Really, if I had to make a choice, I'd probably pick the... It doesn't really matter. They're not very good for what we've got going on currently, and so we'll just leave it be. Oh look, we've got a little bit of battle going on down there. That's a problem down here with England and France. Is the English Navy is so strong the French cannot land units in England to take them out. If France were to get a foothold here in Sussex, they could transfer across the alley, the straits here, the Straits of Dover, land troops there, and then swarm over England, and then I would want to get involved here and take over Pale and get a claim on that, get my claim, or get someone on Man to take the Isle of Man, and then maybe take some of these. What are they? It's the Scottish Marches. Finish taking those and move on from there. Oh, the breaking of the Douglas. Why did that not pause? So in 1449, 2 years ago, the King James II was old enough to marry and reclaim control of his kingdom. He immediately seized the Livingston Estates, blah 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 blah. So I have a choice. I can either do as what history said, destroy the castles and confiscate the lands. I'll gain about 40 ducats. I'll gain 50 admin power, but I'll have to fight 16 noble regiments. Or I can make peace with them and gain the stability. Yeah, I'm going to lose the Favre Siege. Don't really care about that. The stability is really strong. Stability already costs you about 100 admin points. So Favre Siege for 100 admin, I'll do every day. We have a lazy diplomat. We will go ahead and send him to... who else do we want to talk to? Nope, friends with them. What about over here? Poland! Poland would be fun. Who else are they? Muscovy. Burgundy. Poland is probably the best option. Ah, Poland, you're strong. Talk to me. We can hate the Danish together. I need a war with one of these guys so I can humiliate them. I wish I could have rivaled one of the smaller guys down here. Where are my pirates? There are my pirates. Hello, my Scottish pirates. Go ahead and build me another bark. So for every bark that we are basically building, we're making money. They are money making ships. And so you want basically your entire force limit in Navy in um, barks. Sorry about that. I'm back. And we're still just waiting right now. Oh, I was supposed to wake myself up in January this year. I always tend to forget that. So we'll go ahead and take this edict off. Um, Actually, we'll leave that one on for now. Argyle 10 with that. Yep. Yeah, this is going to make them. Oh, that will make some nobles rise up. So we'll move our armies up here, let them get some morale back. Should take a couple months. Oh, look, Ulster is now considered part of our realm. Cool. Uh, we'll make you into a territory. We'll go ahead and full core you. We'll go ahead and give you to. Oh, see, now we can give this to Ulster, which I'm fine with. It's not the best one for them, but it's not bad. This will increase their loyalty to 42, which makes them happy, which means we can take that up there, Argyle from them, without making them mad. Or it'll still make them mad, but it won't have pretenders rise up. Give this to the burghers. Now we can come over here to the burghers. Hi, burghers. You can give me. I'll give you monopoly charters, which will bring you up to 43. Then you can give me an admiral and a minister, and then you can give me 150 diplo points. We now have an admiral, so we'll go ahead and throw him on here. Not very good, but about what we expect. And so now, are they still happy? They are still happy, and we're getting development costs lowered. So now we can go ahead and start throwing some points in here. This is below time. Then, okay. So now we're at 23, which is good, and that is our trade. Um, so that's good. We've got 0 autonomy here. Don't have an estate. We are getting the Renaissance pretty quick now, 0.28 per month. We are currently at 25.07, and we will get fully embraced here in our capital in 73. So that's like 20 years, yeah. What we're going to wind up doing is we're going to wind up throwing more and more points into here. But it's going to take us a little bit of time. Alright, sorry about that. So right now we've got Lothian starting to get devved up. We can no longer dev with our diplo points because our diplo points are now more than the other two combined, which means we probably should have waited on that military tech so we could dev a little bit more. I'd like to get Lothian up to at least 30. Because then it will give it more for the next institution, the colonialism. But we're doing pretty good here. We can actually, because we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and do the advancement effort, which will give us an extra 33% in this state. Or we can come down here to do protect trade, which is good because our trade power has gone up here. Our trade power is at like 19.1 in this one, so another 50% on top of that would be like 30. Now, granted, we don't really. There's not a whole lot of trade in this node itself. Trying to see. Yeah, so our current trade power here is 71.1. And there's not a whole lot of trade here, and there's not a whole lot of trade value. because this is a pretty poor area and nothing feeds into it. Whereas you've got the English Channel has everything feeds into it. Everything from over here in these long lost lands I've never seen before and never heard of, and everything from the Baltic and in the Germanys, and we don't really have anything coming up from Italy and the Mediterranean, um, except here through Ragusa into wine. But we're not going to be coming down this far. We'll have all of this, and then a lot of our money we're going to focus on will be coming from um, either in Africa or in the New World. But that's what we got going on now. So now we're just kind of waiting. Um, and because we don't need our armies here anymore, because we no longer have that rebellion about to fire, we can go ahead and drop that and make a little bit more money. Oh, look. Oh, they must have. Oh, I must have missed the B still. Um, yeah, I'll say yeah to this, which is good. That gives us the Ald Alliance. Cool, thank you. Yes. Which now means that we can do the into Ireland, which means you over here. We are going to actually turn our armies back on. We're going to go ahead and move them here. We're going to get all of you guys. Nope. All of you guys. Nope. Alright. How about these guys? And these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys. And then we will get rid of all of our Paradin ships. Don't need you. We'll go ahead and get all of you guys over here into Ayrshire. Yeah, you're going all the way across. Because we're about to take Tyrconnell. Or Donegal from Tyrconnell. In the next few weeks or so. Get all of you guys bunched up. Is that all the navies we got? We do got more ships coming out here soon. We'll go ahead and get everyone here. We do have a general or admiral now. We'll go ahead and put you all up here. Yeah, and actually, we'll go ahead and put our whole army here in Sligo, so we don't have to travel across. And while we're just waiting anyways. That's really... okay, I'm going to need to fix that. It's become clear to us that Queen Consort Maria is a woman with a heart of gold, blah, 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 blah. So we can pay some money, get some, and some admin power to get, national unrest in the entire realm until we die. Or we can gain 5 legitimacy. I don't have the money, and I don't really want to spend the admin power, so legitimacy. That's actually a pretty good one. If I had the money, I probably would have took it. Not sure if it would have been the right decision, but it would have been the decision I made. Put y'all here. They're all good. Go ahead and come back from our guy here. Actually, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and open up the menus because for some reason, pause on events was turned off. We will go ahead and declare war. Ooh, okay. So, we're going to declare war on him, which means Offlay is going to come in. Offlay is... What is the Leinster node? We don't have a claim on the Leinster node, and we don't really want to give that to Clanricarde because we kind of wanted them to focus here, and then we'll eat them. I do not have a claim on it, and I will not until I get all 3 of these. I could just eat them and take the... Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. And it is time for us to... it's almost time for us to go to war with Offlay. Or with Tyrconnell. And well, we will be going to war with Offley as well. So let's slow it down to speed 3. Get those ships there. They're there. We will wait until the uh, first of the year. There's not really a reason for us to wait there in this war. Sometimes, so when you're fighting bigger countries, because most of these Irish miners are all one province miners, um, it doesn't matter. But sometimes so like here in France, right? Let's look at their forts. They've got a fort here. They've got a fort here with no garrison, which means if I were, say, Provence and I wanted to attack, I could move a single troop onto there. And as long as it's before the monthly tick, they will not reinforce the garrison. As long as the garrison is 0, you can take a fort in a single siege tick, which for us right now is a 1 month. And so I always try to wait until the first of the month, even though in this case it doesn't really matter. But we will go ahead and declare war. Um, does do they have any other friends, Ormond? Um, they do. Um, and it is in this state. So no, we're not going to do that right now. Our aggressive expansion is still pretty high. We're at 18 with them, and we're at 27 with the majority of the Ireland. So we don't want to take another one of those and then have all the Irish miners form together to fight us. So we'll just fight here. We won't call in anybody. We'll take. Well, all right. We'll take 9 here. We'll select this unit. Give them a leader. We'll send them. Send this one here. Send in 1 day, because it'll take a day. Oh, okay. I don't really care. It takes a day for the defensive call to go out. So we'll go ahead and send this army to the south. And really, that should be it for this war. That's a quick war, in and out. Growth of cities attracts serfs. So if we accept it, we'll lose 1 base tax in Ulster, which is bad. Because they're only at 10, or no, they're at 8, so that's fine. They'll gain a little bit of autonomy. That I don't really care. I care a little bit. Their autonomy right now is at 35, so they'll go up to was that 60? Yeah. They'll go up to 60, and then the nobility will get more pissy, which is fine. Or we can make the nobility happy, but not happy enough. Our stability cost modifier will go down, but our morale of armies and yearly corruption. Our morale of armies will go down, and our yearly corruption will go up. So we don't really want that. So we'll go ahead and do this, which is actually okay. We were able to stack wipe Oflay and there, and so now we'll just siege them out. We'll go ahead and up here turn our armies off. We will go ahead and let these guys stay up here with full morale and everything. Because when we take this, these 10 units will come out. It's actually probably not a great idea. What we should do is we should tell them to attach. And that should actually make their navies come out. Subjects. Turn them to siege focus. Turn them to supportive focus. Now we'll go ahead and have them come down here. And then we'll tell the Isles to come here. Because we don't want the Isles to come down here with these guys where they've got a good siege leader. Which they did anyways. That's fine. So we've got 9 troops here. How many does it need? It only needs 3. So we will create a new unit. First, we will shift consolidate again. We will take. We'll leave 1. Select this unit. Bring them up. Turn off support. This needs 3. We'll go ahead and shift consolidate here as well, and then leave 2, 3. Bring them down, and then we will go ahead and raise our maintenance a little bit. We don't need that much money. Oh, and now that we've got some money, we can either get a new ship, but let's go ahead and get one of these guys. Again, this is all bad, so we'll go ahead and take this guy. Thank you for the points. Okay, and then we will go ahead and do allies here. First, let's come over here and talk to Poland. Hey, Poland, how you doing? Nope. Nope. I don't think we're actually going to be able to get Poland as a ally, and in fact, we don't really have the room for it anyway, so we'll go ahead and come back from there as well. Now we're just going to let some time go. Again, we do have lazy diplomats, so we'll go ahead and do own subject country, because I believe that now soon we'll be able to annex the Isles. Mm-hmm. An army career. With the growth of our professional army, new career opportunities bound for those with ability and ambition. Blah blah blah. All right, so they're a little bit upset. So this will give us army tradition. We'll gain some loyalty with the nobility and lose some with the burghers. Or we can lose a little bit army tradition, gain some professionalism, and gain loyalty with the burghers and lose it with the nobility. What is our current? Our current army tradition is 20.4, so this would take us back down to 10. Are we gaining enough with this? I don't think we are. How many forts do I have? Does it say here? 1 fort. We've only got 1 fort, so we are actually losing. We're losing army tradition right now because we don't have enough forts and we don't have the money for the forts. It's not worth taking the loan. This is a yearly inflation reduction guy. So debasing currency will give us 48. This will give us then this will give us inflation. And how much would we need for this to build a fort? We need 200. So that's 4 loans, give or take. All right, we'll go ahead and make room for the new guys in here. Oh, look, they're all bad. So we can lose army tradition more. Um, this is actually pretty good. So we'll get some more burgers influence, which is not great, but is acceptable for now, and that will last until 62, which I believe is when the other one went away. So that's fine. Um, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Y'all want to be all pissy? Fine, y'all can leave. Oh, look at that. Okay, so what happened here is Ofle hired the Orman troops for. Uh, oh, no, that's not mine. They hired their troops as a basically mercenaries. Which is fine because once our troops here get enough manpower back, um, we are currently losing some money, but that's okay. Okay, we will go ahead and drop off these two. No, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that was done. Bring these guys up here. Yeah, and we're about to destroy their world here. We are doing good up here in this fight. Stack wipe them. Good. Um, y'all can go ahead and way day march home. Oh, look, Buccaneer. That's great. Um, so Ofle here was not one that we had any claims on or anything like that. So what we were actually going to do for them is we are going to we could vassalize them, not worth it. We will instead do you can give me all your trade. You can give me war reparations. Um, actually, you can go ahead and end rivalry, end rivalry, end rivalry. Um, you can only give us 10 gold. I would rather have the prestige than the gold. War reps, steer and trade, not steer and trade. That's fine. Um, okay, you can leave. And then in 4 days, we'll go ahead and take this for ourselves. Hello. Yes. Give me. Give me. Yep. And that's all we can do. Yep. And now that that's done, I figure this is a good place to stop for the moment. So thank you all for watching. You've been awesome. I've been Tucker. And I will see y'all next time.